asher kiddushani b'mitzvotav v'tzivani lehitatif letzitzit. Shema Yisrael Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Vahafta et Anat Elohecha ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר נוחים מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאהוד על ידיך וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך וחיה כי הביאך אלוהיך אל הארץ אשר נצפה אל אבותיך לאברהם ליצחק וליעקב לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר לא מילאת וברות הצבים אשר לא עשת והקרבים וזיתים אשר לא נטעת והלכת ושבת הישמר לך פן תשכח את יהוה אשר תישך מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. Good morning, Jacqueline Knott. How are you? We repeat these words because we repeat these words. We're here because we're here, because we're here, because we're here. So, today we will conclude our very brief reading of the descent of Ishtar, a derivative story of the descent of Inanna, tracked by the Akkadian Empire a few hundred years later. You can see how the story changes. For one thing, there's a Jesus image at the end. Stay tuned. Then he allowed her to pass through the door of the first gate and returned the regal garb meant to enwrap her body. Then he allowed her to pass through the door of the second gate and returned to her the bangles for her ankles and her wrists. Then he allowed her to pass through the door. Oh no, I blew out my candle. Of the third gate. Thank you, Sani. Then he allowed her to pass through the doors of the third gate, and he returned to her birthstone belt to gird her waist. And then he allowed her to pass through the door of the fourth gate, and returned to her the brooch pin to clasp upon her chest. And then he allowed her to pass through the door of the fifth gate, and returned to her the bead necklace to hang about her neck. And then he allowed her to pass through the door of the sixth gate, and he returned to her the earrings that would adorn her ears. Then he allowed her to pass through the door of the seventh gate, and he returned to her the splendid crown to adorn her head. Ereshkigal raised her voice, speaking to her officer, Namtar, swear that she has paid her ransom to be swapped for him. Come in. Hi. For Demuzi, her first husband, when she was but a maiden, wash him in unsullied water, anoint him in purified oil, wrap him in a scarlet robe, play upon the lapis lazuli fruit. The ritual virgins will raise the cry of mourning for the dead. Beli ripped off her adornments, her lap strewn with gems. As Beli heard the mourning wail in the name of her brother, she tore from off her head all the ornaments that adorned her, all the gemstones which decorated the front of the wild cow. Then Beli raised her voice to be heard, speaking a pledge. Lo! You will not deprive me of my dear brother for all time, for upon that day to come when Dumuzi once more arises, and the lapis lazuli rod and the carnelian ring shall arise with him, and those who lament, both men and women, arise with him, upon that day the dead will also arise to savor the smoke offering, and then will every land be in jubilation at his awakening. But until that day comes, I will ceaselessly lament for him. And Belili walked the city, weeping for Dumuzi, her brother. It's like Jesus. Yeah. What does she say? She says, for that day will come when Dumuzi once more arises with the rod and the ring, and those who lament will arise with him, and on that day the dead will arise. And there in every land there will be jubilation at his awakening. It's Jesus. Okay. Hi. Will you hang out with me until my meeting in 9 minutes? My throat is very phlegmy. It's hard to sound clear. Look at this cat. Oh my gosh, there's so much kafef. It's bigger than my face. Look at that. Hi, Mom.
Matches your outfit.
It does match my outfit.
You could show it on the other side.
I don't know if I can. I don't trust myself. No, I can't.
You don't have to. It was just because you're sweet, and it says sweet.
Sweet as can be. A good friend knows all about you and still loves you.
Yeah.
What a stupid mug.
Where did it go?
I brought it downstairs because it was full of olives. Okay, Mom.
Hi, baby.
Sometimes I touch her for too long, and she says no. She says no. I'm meeting in 8 minutes with my boss and a professor. So we have 8 minutes to say Arati and Kaddish, okay? You ready for a speed run?
Hi.
I love you.
I love you too.
I came to wake you up, and I don't know if it was a good idea.
It was okay.
It was okay. It was 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So the word Arati means flame. You going?
No, I'm just sitting up.
Okay. Jaya Jayarati Vina Vinayaka Vina Vinayaka Shri Ganesha Jaya Jayarati Subramanya Subramanya Kartikeya Jaya Jayarati Venugopala Venugopala Venuola Papa Vidura Navanita Chora Jaya Jayarati Venkanta Ramana Venkanta Ramana Sankata Harana Sita Rama Radhe Shama Jaya Jayarati Gauri Manohara Gauri Manohara Bhavani Sankara Sambasara Shiva Uma Maheshwara Jaya Jayarati Raja Rajeshwari Raja Rajeshwari Tripura Sundari Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Mahashakti Jaya Jayarati Anjaneya Anjaneya Hanumanta Jaya Jayarati Dattatreya Dattatreya Trimurti Avatara Jaya Jayarati Adityaya Adityaya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jayarati Sanischaraya Sanischaraya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jayarati Sankarachaya Sankarachaya Advaita Gurave Jaya Jaya Arati Sadguru Nata Sadguru Nata Shivananda Jaya Jaya Arati Vishnu Devananda Vishnu Devananda Vishnu Devananda Jaya Jaya Arati Agastya Munaye Agastya Munaye Shriyama Priyaye Jaya Jaya Arati Ayappa Swamine Dharma Shastave Jaya Jaya Arati Jesus Gurave Moses Gurave Buddha Gurave Jaya Jaya Arati Muhammad Gurave Guru Nanak Gurave Samastya Gurubho Namaha Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala. Wow.
I remember.
Yeah. Natacha Suyobati Natanja Karatam Lima Vidyobati Kutaya Magni Tomeva Bantam Bandi Sarvam Tasya Basya Samidam Vivanti Om Gange Kayamane Kaiva Govari Saraswati Narmade Sidhu Kaveri Namastitam Namo Namaha Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandusha Saka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Javinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Kayena Vacha Manasendriyarva Buddhyat Manava Prakrite Sabhavad Karomi Adyad Sakalam Parasmahe Narayana Iti Sarmar Payami Sarvadharmam Pravichaya Mamikam Sarvadam Vrija Am Sva Sarvapapayo Mukshayami Masucha. Whatever actions I perform with my body, speech, mind, senses, my nature, my intellect, or my emotions, all these I dedicate to you. So now we'll say Kaddish briefly, because I'm in a rush. It's impolite to be in a rush while you're praying, but sometimes it happens.
It's true.
So we grieve, and we grieve together, because grieving together is better than grieving alone.
Yes.
So for the last 2,500 years, give or take, my ancestors, give or take, have been saying these words, give or take, in response to death and other grievances. And they go like this. Yid Gadal, Vid Kadash, Shema Rabba, Biama Divrach Yute, Viamlich Malchute, Bechayachon, Uvyomechon, Uvchayede Kol Beit Israel, Bagala, Uvizman Karif, Vimru, Amen. Yehe Shemei Rabba V'Arach Li'alam Omei Omaya Yitbarach V'Yishtabach V'Yitba'ar V'Yirmam V'Yitnaseh V'Yithadar V'Yithaleh V'Yithalal Shemei D'Kudusha Barechu Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'Shirata Tushbechata V'Nechemata Diamiran B'Yama V'Imru Amen. Yehe Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'Chaim Aleinu V'Yachol Yisrael V'Imru Amen. Oseh Shalom V'Mramav Huya Aseh Shalom Aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, uyaseh shalom aleinu v'yalechol Yisrael v'imru, v'imru. Amen. Oh, you like it. I missed your face, Sarah. I like your little face icon. It's very nice. I have to go because I have a meeting in 1 minute. Otherwise, I would stay and chat. But I hope your day is going well. I hope that all your Christmas gifts got wrapped and distributed. I think the last time I saw you was before Christmas.
Did you show them?
Did I show them? My mother got me this incredible Venus of Willendorf beeswax candle replica. And it makes me exceptionally happy. And it smells very nice. I really must go.
Okay.
But I love you all very much, and I will see you here tomorrow to say these words just like this one more time. Okay, farewell.
Sorry, babe.